Welcome to Revel, the world's best destination for adventurers and explorers, for artists and romantics, for the curious and the wild at heart. Step into the world of travel insight and destination inspiration. Revel in the experience. Today we are going to show you the best places to visit in French Polynesia. This can serve as your French Polynesia travel guide if you take a visit there. Be sure to watch all the way to the end, as our number 1 will show you something that is sure to make you wonder about the truth. Number 15. Tahiti. It's a magical place. Welcome to the largest island of Polynesia, where travelers can enjoy wandering around the countless attractions that surround the site. Go for a hike all the way up to the mountain of Aurai that has an extreme height of 2,066 meters. After reaching the peak, you can tell the world how amazing it is to conquer. It can be added to your goals. Tahiti is not known to be the largest for nothing. Aside from the adventurous trek, nature enthusiasts can take a quick glimpse of the botanical garden. Explorers can enter the Museum of Tahiti or the Paul Gauguin Museum to see some traces of history. Reserve your spot. Number 14. Fautaua Waterfall. Rainy periods might be the perfect reason to visit this next wonder on our list. It is important to have lots of rainwater volume here, so it looks splendid to witness. Fautaua Waterfall consists of dazzling water that dramatically cascades into a large pool. Reaching this gorgeous haven requires an arduous hike. It might be a good idea to bring travel buddies. As some of the explorers say, you wouldn't have any regret of taking the trails to reach this paradise. Be vigilant and be careful of the steep spots of the trek, as it is known to have them. Number 13. Maraa Grotto. Ready yourselves to breathe cool and fresh air as you settle in a small cave hiding in the middle of thick forests. Grab some packed foods from your bag and have a nature-friendly picnic in the lush vegetation that embraces the cave's surroundings. Maraa Grotto is not only perfect for an outdoor picnic, it can intrigue your curiosities about the story behind its creation as well. The treasured site has a secret and evocative atmosphere, which invites its visitors to come and take a moment to imagine the grotto's geological and ecological history, as it has something hidden in its past stories. Among the circulating theories of this hub, some believe that there was an impressionist painter who had a joyous day on its waters and created some masterpieces that eventually came to serve as the highlight of the place. Make sure you consider this wonder on your visit to Polynesia. Number 12. Raiatea. Did you know that the meaning of this site's name is Faraway Haven and Sky with Soft Light? Raiatea was first named Hawaii, for it was considered the homeland of the ancient Polynesians centuries ago. It is known as the most sacred wonder of the region. With environmentally friendly highlights like a kayak excursion at the Wharoa River, the Raiatea waterfall hike, and learning how to take a boat using the art of wind to visit some of the precious parts of the lagoon at the Hobie Cat Lagoon Discovery, you have a lot of choices. Number 11. Marquesas Islands. Will you reach the faraway spot that seems to lead one to something unknown? Something that is full of secrets to unveil? And something that triggers the imagination of the creative mind? You can head to the Marquesas Islands, where fascinating secrets are bound to be revealed. They are famous for being the mysterious islands of Polynesia, as they will make you forget everything you have commercially seen on previous voyages. What makes them even more exciting to see is that the Marquesas Islands are among the most remote sites in the world. Only a few are aware that they exist. Due to the private seclusion, the people living there have crafted a one-of-a-kind ancient culture, language, religion, art, and even a cannibalistic history. Number 10. Nuku Hiva. Travelers can set goals for themselves to get motivated, inspired, and determined. As trends relevant to those things have started to arise, there are several wonders that people are waiting to visit. French Polynesia's tour wouldn't be complete without a peek at this wonder. A volcanic island of the site serves as the highest point of Takao. It soars up to 1,225 meters and spans about 30 kilometers in length and 15 kilometers in width. There is no treasure to think of other than Nuku Hiva. Cruise liners pass by from time to time, and this place is rich in vegetation with coconut, banana, mango, papaya, pineapple, grapefruit, and many more healthy and fruity things. Number 9. Maupiti. Located about 80 kilometers southeast of Tahiti, there is an island among the Society of the Archipelago. This site is known to be a small place. It only stretches about 10 square kilometers. Due to its complete reclusion and total ban of foreign travelers, it is now as popular as the Forbidden Island, where only locals are allowed. Such a policy was imposed because of an Englishman named Eric Tower. Maupiti locals had their trust abused by this person and lost trust in foreign people. Back in the 1930s, Tower built a shop where he sold imported goods to the island. everything he sold was through credit and was crazily beyond the normal fees and capacity for repayment. Due to his greedy actions, including forcing the natives to give their land to him as payment, the minister Pastor Moreau encouraged locals to form a cooperative to bring back their land. After succeeding, the site officially banned all foreigners from entering their borders. Number 8. Maupiti. Looking for another option of seclusion and an authentic remote site? Better take note of this place. This cute tiny island is a sanctuary that any explorer will adore because of its ultimate charm. Choose whether you are going by boat or by plane. You can feel the majestic aura as Maupiti proudly exhibits a spectacular and quiet environment to live. Exceptional scenery will greet you upon taking a glance at this area. Travelers can take a dip over at the endless fine white beaches around and discover the legendary rocky peaks and ancient marae that perfectly match with the approachable, friendly, and happy islanders. Maupiti is a treasure where you can find beaches, sand, seas, the sun, time, and tide. Number 7. Huahine-Iti. This place is a well-preserved sanctuary with a tropical jungle featuring the mesmerizing richness of its nature with coconut plantations, vanilla orchids, banana groves, red fruit trees, and watermelon fields. Just around a 40-minute flight from Tahiti, explorers can find this haven of sacred temples and impressive vegetation. It is the spellbinding place of Huahine-Iti. Its name Huahine is a variation of the Tahitian word vahine or woman. It signifies the site's irrefutable fertility. This paradise has been among the unnoticed places because the majority of the travelers prefer the crowded spots, the mainstream hubs, and may be more prone to social life. For travelers who would choose a remote and untouched site known by few, Huahine perfectly reserves its natural captivating features, alluring charm, and the authenticity vibe of the destination Polynesia. It is one of the locals' masterpieces. Number 6. Tubuai. Lying in the territorial area of the Pacific Ocean, this isolated place has some astonishing picturesque scenery worth capturing with your camera. Among its tourist highlights, one can go to the remains of Fort George. It was crafted by the rebels from the Bounty, and you can see the marks left by them. Tubuai is a paradise resting in French Polynesia where you can witness migrating whales in the vicinity of the island. This interesting migration of whales happens during the months of June to October. It's really fun to observe them swimming in the waters. Visitors to this place can note a large number of former and one operating Maraa, which is said to be the traditional altar on the island. Does it make you even more curious about what it is? Number 5. Mataiva. Believe it or not, the name of the sanctuary situated in the Palliser Islands means 9 eyes. This unusual paradise is the type of hideaway you've been desperately searching for. With its limited tourist infrastructure spots, it can offer its visitors a joyous holiday escapade. Mataiva is indeed a gem for explorers where they can see superb coral beaches, endless snorkeling spots, and many noteworthy archaeological sites in the vicinity of the island. Look at the island lagoon structure from above. It will be an unforgettable sight. Its coral heads build walls that are about 50 to 300 meters wide. They form over 70 basins with a maximum depth of 10 meters. Viewing it from extreme height, it totally looks like a mosaic of greens. It really is stunning. Number 4. Puka-Puka. This most isolated atoll rests in the northeastern region of Tuamotu Archipelago. This sanctuary was sighted during the expedition of Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1521. Seeing the structure of this precious wonder, one can realize that it is an elliptical shape. Its land area spans for 6 kilometers and has a maximum width of 3 kilometers. It seems small, and the 2017 census population only counted 163. Despite the devastation from the horrendous typhoon in 1996, it was not completely wrecked for life. With the help of the French, Puka-Puka was able to rebuild life again. An airport was constructed and inaugurated there in 1979. If you choose this exclusive island for an excursion, look for impressive hotels that are nearby. Number 3. Raiatea. Visit the pristine spot that was discovered by Spanish navigator Thomas Gallegos in 1775. It was considered at some point one of the most delightful islands in the Pacific. With its 28 jagged islets sitting with countless seabirds and an emerald lagoon, Raiatea seems to be a fantasy that is too good to be real. Islanders decorated drums with iconic sculptures that are museum pieces today. This paradise is now a religious and sacred haven. For the people, religious practice is very significant. Most locals attend church every Sunday, and you can see women wearing their fabulous finery and prettiest hats. Touring this place even for a while will relieve your stress. You can feel it drift away after witnessing their simple greeting when you arrive. You may end up speechless if you experience it. Number 2. Aiao. Dare yourself not to feel chills when you hear that there are bodies buried underneath the land of this wonder. Aiao might jump to the top of your list because you may wonder why ancient people there made this island a graveyard for some prominent people of their times. Among the theories written in their history, during the pre-European period, the remains and bodies of Tahiti leaders were buried in the spacious land. There are numerous stone structures that were built by ancient Polynesians years ago. Together with its neighboring rock formations, Aiao is officially a natural reserve. This one-of-a-kind spot is something that will poke at your mind and push you to find answers to questions that have been left unanswered. Number 1. Pora-Pora or Bora-Bora. This stunning treasure of French Polynesia might be your path to peace of mind. One of the most celebrated islands in the South Pacific, Bora-Bora has a beauty that will not leave you once you've experienced it. Known for its relaxing atmosphere, it is the perfect place to unwind and revel in the beauty of nature. Sleep right on the beach, or in a bungalow right over the water. This incredible peaceful hideaway is definitely one to add to your bucket list. Searching for a new place to have an ultimate escapade is something that takes time. You can be assured that your fantasy can become reality on one of these incredible islands. Which one of these marvelous places in French Polynesia would you head to right away? Comment below. We're excited to hear what's next on your list. Thanks for watching, revelers! Hey, are you a reveler yet? If not, what in the world? Join the movement! Click to subscribe, ring the bell to get notified when we upload a new video, and grab some cool merch from our store and let the world know that you too are a reveler.